Hey, beautiful people. Eric Allman here, transformational men's alignment coach. And today, what I want to discuss is the target that you are aiming at. And this is a really big one. This is a really, really big one, men. So pay attention, please. Um, Many of you currently are not sure what the target is. And some of you who think you know the target are aiming at, I won't say the wrong target, because maybe it's the right target for you to learn the lesson, but it's not the fun target or the easy target. And without a target, you're left without any orientation. You are flowing. If you're in the ocean, the feminine ocean, you are just crashing and rolling in the waves and getting pummeled on the rocks. And anytime, if you have a feminine partner, you guys are in having a moment. If you don't know what you're grounding into, you're not grounding into anything, which means you're going for the ride. You're going with the waves versus knowing, okay, this is my purpose. And I hear you and I feel you and I'm with you. And here's my boundary around that. Here's what I'm doing. And let me give you an example that maybe you can resonate with. So let's say you're in an intimate relationship. Many of you watching this video are. And if you are the masculine partner in that relationship, let's say your feminine partner comes to you and says, hey, I want to spend more time together. We don't spend enough time together. Let's spend more time together. And this is a constant thing. So you're like, yeah, let's spend more time together. Going to make you happy. I want to make you happy. And, I don't have any big plan or anything that I'm like grounded to. So let me do that. So you guys start spending more and more time together. And that project, that you've been talking about that you really wanted to do, or the side business or your main business or whatever it is that really felt like a good idea for you to do, you kind of just let it fall to the wayside, or you slack off there. And over time, you just give up on that. So what that shows your partner is that something that is important to you, you're willing to give up on, depending on the mood that she's in, depending on what she says she wants. You are malleable. You are not grounded into anything, because you thinking that you're grounded into making your wife and family happy. Well, your wife and your kids are holding, possibly holding a very feminine pole to you. Your kids definitely are. And your intimate partner, if you're allowing her to, that's where she wants to be. So how can she be in that, though, if anytime she flows one way or another, you flow with her? So she now can't trust herself to fully open up and surrender, because she can't trust that you are going to be oriented in the same spot. You are grounded to nothing except for her emotions, because you are just worried about making her happy. And the thing that will make her happy could change each and every day, which means that you will change each and every day in order to make her happy. Does she want space? Does she want more time? Does she want to be nurtured? Does she want to be held? What does she want? And if that is your sole target, you're going to be all over the place, brother. And here's the thing. This is the tricky piece. Does she want to spend more time with you? Yes. Like, if you guys have love there, she's going to want to spend more time with you. Does she want to be the most important thing to you? No. Does she want to feel like it? Yes. Does she want to actually be it? No. And don't ask her this. It won't be a good conversation, or maybe it will. Let me know how it goes, though. She wants to know that no matter where she is, how she is feeling, the type of day she is having, if the kids are being fucking crazy and she just is having a hard time, she wants to know that you're going to be oriented in the same place, with your open heart, working on your purpose, your target. And whenever she wonders where is, insert your name, I'm over here, baby. I'm aiming at the target, and I fucking love you. Oh, my heart's so wide open because I am working on my purpose, because I'm filling my cup. I'm doing what I am here to do, which is not just to please others. So if you're currently living that life, if you're currently showing up to work and you're working to get a paycheck to just to provide, yes, you signed up for that agreement. And you also need to put time into your purpose if you want to be fulfilled. And in that scenario where you are taking the time away from your purpose work to be with your intimate partner, you are going to grow resentment. And when she brings up to you, hey, you just gave up on this thing, or she doesn't appreciate all the time you're taking away from yourself, something's gonna snap and you're gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Don't you see everything I'm doing? Don't you see all the sacrifices? And let me tell you, this example, I know it well. I walked in these shoes, and it took me a long time to really understand that paradox of, wait, you want to be with me more and you want me to do my purpose work. How can I do that? I don't know how to do that. Does not compute. And eventually doing the work long enough and strengthening your energetic body, it begins to compute. You begin to be able to hold it all, brother. But first, you have to pick the target and release the idea that what if the target's not right? So I just don't pick a target ever. You will hone in by picking a target and missing the target. First, you won't even hit the target. Then you'll hit the outer ring. And you'll keep firing arrows. You'll keep drawing back, seeing the target, draw it back, see the target. And the arrows are going to keep getting closer and closer and closer to the bullseye. But if you don't shoot because you're not sure which target to aim at, you're never going to hone the skill. You're never going to get closer to the bullseye. The odds that that first arrow you fire hits the bullseye dead center are next to none. So release the idea and attachment to getting it right and get in the game, brother. Pick a target. Ask for help. If you need support in picking the target and setting up your life in a way that you can work on hitting the target and you can work on even firing arrows, please reach out to me. Send me a DM, private message, whatever. I would love to support you in doing that work. And I want to recognize all the women who are holding the vision for their man and for all of the men. We are working on it. We're doing the work and we're coming. Thank you.